They call him Seatin, the man of legends.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, what is up? It is Seatin here. Hello and welcome to 7 Things I Love About Archeage. So in this video I'm going to be talking about, guess what, 7 things that I love in the upcoming MMORPG known as Archeage. So, the first thing that I adore is there is no fixed class system, aka you'll pretty much only ever need one character. So, for example, the skill set that I'm using is Shadowplay, Auramancery, Archery. And basically, your class is built up of any 3 of the 10 skill sets, and you can mix and match any of these skill sets to create the class that you want. Now, the only downside to this is you have to manually level up every skill set, and that does take a bit of time to do. In all honesty, I'm not going to lie, it is quite hard at the moment, but with that in mind, none of the free-to-play cash shop stuff has been introduced yet. So, for example, there might be potions that make it a bit easier for yourself, and also I still have no idea what I'm doing at endgame, so I'm kind of just dabbling about and gradually leveling up all my skill sets, because, you know, I want to make class guides and all that fun stuff. It's taken forever, but I do have some maxed out skill sets, which are sort of the occultism, sorcery, and witchcraft at the moment. So yeah, those are pretty cool, but I love the class system so much. It is awesome. Literally, you can mix and match any 3 of these skill sets. So maybe you can have like an assassin type mage who sneaks up on people and then you cast some big spells before they even see you're coming. Or maybe you can have like a warrior with lots of attack and defense and healing capabilities. The possibilities are really endless, and from looking in the Korea and Russia sort of forums, it seems like there are some very, very interesting combos that can be made with this class system. So that's one thing that I really love. I just wish it was a bit easier to level skill sets, or like in Rift, you don't have to level skill sets and you can just swap between once you've reached that level. I'd really enjoy that, but you know, I still have, I need a bit more time to form a further opinion on the actual leveling of the skill sets themselves. Now, on to the second thing that I love. Number 2 on the list is the pet and mount system. Pet and mounts are extremely interesting in Archeage. Basically, everyone can either have, everyone can have a combat pet and a mount, but only one of these can be summoned at a time, because on your mount you can actually attack and do stuff. Now, your attacks depend on what kind of mount you have. The elk that I'm rocking at the moment, which is only level 28, because you physically have to like fight with your pet beside you or ride around on the mount a lot to level it up, so it's not that powerful in comparison to my level at the moment, which is level 50. I'm max level, but I'm a bit of a newbie max level, in all honesty. I don't know too much about the game yet, but basically what I can do, you know, is if I want to start combat, granted this is a level 10 mob, I can use a snipe shot and then, you know, start picking him off on my mount if I wish to do that, or maybe just quickly run past somebody, chuck a flaming arrow just to intimidate them, and that was a pretty big flaming arrow because it one-shot him, but you know, it's only a level 10 mob. But I like the fact that you can actually fire off abilities on your mount, and also those abilities level up and you get more abilities as you level the mount. Now, the Violet Elk that I'm on at the moment is a very basic mount, so I have yet to explore any of the endgame mounts and what kind of stuff they have. However, this one has some pretty cool movement abilities as well, like it can jump and it can run really fast, so that's pretty cool stuff, especially in regards to sort of navigating the terrain, jumping over rivers, canyons, and that kind of stuff. So it's pretty damn interesting, and I like that. And then I have my lovely Arctic Fox pet, which is a combat pet, which I can summon, which will aid me in combat. I can set it to attack the enemy and also heal myself, and via the stable hand vendor I can buy armor to put on my little white fox or my elk, for example, which increases the speed of air, increases health regeneration and combat stats. So it's quite an in-depth system in regards to both your pet and mount. The only other thing, you know, that like I said before, is you do have to manually level up your pets and mounts, so that can be a bit difficult, and it does take a while, but you know, that's kind of what this game is all about. It's constantly giving you carrots on sticks to chase after, And it is a sandboxy game, so, you know, that kind of makes sense. It's kind of fun. You're always like, oh, I've got something to do. I can level up my mount or my pet or go on this adventure. But there's just so much to do. Anyway, number 3 on my list is the bag space system and how bags work in Archeage. Now, due to me not being a terribly good gold farmer, I haven't expanded my inventory too much. I've sort of only gone for the cheap expands. But basically, you have an amazing system to filter your bags. So like you'll see these tabs at the top. There's one that says, oh, you can click on equipment, and that will just show the equipment in your bags. Maybe if you're just looking for consumables quickly to apply to your weapon or potions, you can click on consumables, crafting materials, quest items, and then you can add your own custom tabs to maybe filter gear that you want to find very, very easily. So that is a really awesome system, and I love it. It's good, and this is just, it feels like this has been missing from so many games. I'm like, this is so straightforward and easy. It makes navigating bags just trivial. So I wish this had been in more games, because it's really cool, even though it's so simple. Now, number 4 on my list of stuff that I love is the questing system. There is basically, most quests, like I'd say a solid 80%, have this thing where you can either complete the quest early, so you can do like just over half the objective of the quest and then hand that in for reduced experience. You can do exactly what the quest tells you to. So say if there's like a quest called kill 6 goblins, kill 10 goblins, and you kill 6, then you could hand it in early, and then you could kill 10 and then hand it in when it's complete for the normal reward. Or you do have the option to overachieve. Say you're killing these goblins, you're having the time of your life, you're loving it, you can kill more goblins and get increased XP for killing those goblins. So that is pretty cool. So I could kill 15 goblins, overachieve the quest, hand it in for a really fat stack of XP. And that is really awesome. I like the fact that they've got that in place, because quests that you're like, oh, I hate these mobs, they're horrible caster mobs, or they've got this really annoying defense ability, you're like, yeah, I can only kill a small handful of these and then quickly complete that quest, get it over and done with, and then carry on with a story. So that's something that I really like about the questing system. You know, stuff that I don't want to do, I can get over away and done really quickly, and stuff that maybe I do want to do or do more of, I'm enjoying killing these goblins, I can, you know, kill goblins till the cows come home and then get bonus XP. So that's pretty awesome. Now, number 5 on my list of 7 things I love about Archeage is the gliders. I only have one glider at the moment. Well, I had the starting one, which is pretty crappy, but this glider has made me fall in love with gliders. Gliders are beautiful. Basically, I have it bound to my Archeage at the moment. It's kind of falling in style, but you have a variety of abilities. Now, on the recent Trial live stream, they showed off gliders in a more sort of endgame fashion, and they have all these cool abilities like stealth and the ability to not fall, because essentially with a glider you're always going down unless you use the upward skill called Glider Nitro, but eventually you're going to fall down. Now, I find it very, very hard to actually attack and hit stuff on a glider because my aim really does suck. But basically at endgame, gliders become awesome for like seizing forts, boarding enemy ships, but if you do, you can get knocked off a glider by any hit, but if you there are certain gliders that have like an invincible shield, so you can like become immune to damage for a few seconds, which may like allow you to weave past some cannonballs. But all in all, gliders are just awesome. They feel so good to actually operate and control. And let's see if I can do a nice bomb barrage here, hopefully hit stuff. And I have totally missed again and ruined my last opportunity for that. So I'm going to stop humiliating myself for a while and go back to talking about shit. Now, number 6 on my stuff that I love about Archeage is ground marks. You'll notice under my character I have loads of numbers essentially pointing to quests that I have active. So basically, if I'm ever stuck on a quest or I don't know what to do, all I have to do is look up that quest in my quest log and then follow the ground mark, and it will take me to the objective that I need to do or the area that I need to kill certain enemies. So that's really cool and really helpful and just saves me hours of wandering around sort of abandoned towns trying to find a certain NPC, because I have these lovely marks to take me straight to the NPC or wherever I need to go. So that's awesome. Now, the final thing that I love about Archeage, number 7 on my list, is experience from gathering and crafting. Now, granted, this is fairly limited by the labour points system, because you need labour points whenever you, like, for example, mine some ore, chop down a tree, or craft an item, so it prevents you from, like, fully levelling to max level by crafting if you're just going to go all out. But basically, you get experience from doing crafting. You can chop down a tree and get a fat chunk of experience. You can mine some ore and get a fat chunk of experience. So that's something that I really enjoy, because not only does it encourage you to, you know, do a bit of crafting while you're leveling and sort of make your own gear and forage your own materials, but it also rewards you for doing that by progressing, or giving you experience so you can progress toward the next level. And also, if you're level 50, quickly sort of level up your remaining skill sets just by crafting and gathering. So that's really, really awesome. So that is it, guys. I just thought I'd take about 10 minutes or so just to talk about the stuff that I'm loving about Archeage at the moment. As I said before, I am a bit of a noob in this game at the moment. I've only been playing for about a week and a bit. I've got to max level. I've learned so much about the game. So I'm going to be getting out a load of guides and hopefully sharing the wealth of information that's been bestowed upon me by various individuals in faction chat, various guilds that I've joined. Because in Alpha, everybody is just... well, the majority of people are so lovely to talk to, and a lot of people know their shit, so I'm kind of doing the whole approach of learn off other people, and then maybe translate that into some cool videos to help you guys out. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, maybe learn a thing or two about Archeage and how the exciting systems work, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, feel free to like, subscribe, if you want to see videos similar to this one. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful day.